All right, meanwhile, representatives from the International Monetary Fund, or the IMF, on Tuesday implied that Indonesia's sovereign borrowing costs are currently too high. They argue that the level is irrelevant to the government's efforts to improve fiscal management. Based on data from the Regional Economic Outlook Asia and Pacific IMF October 2022 edition, Indonesia is among the top 3 countries with the largest sovereign borrowing cost, along with Bangladesh and India. The amount for the local currency yield is around 8% for a 10-year tenor. The IMF said the only way to lower the interest cost of that debt is to create a credible fiscal policy over a very long period of time. Now, according to reports, the increase in government borrowing costs was triggered by the significant tightening of global financial conditions. The increase in borrowing costs was also influenced by the benchmark interest rate policy of the central banks of developed countries, especially the Central Bank of the United States, the Fed, which is getting higher and continues to rise rapidly. Now, despite all this, the report also reiterated that in a period of 10 to 15 years, Indonesia has been able to reduce its fiscal deficit to a low level. The fiscal deficit, or deficit in the Indonesian state budget, has been stipulated in law concerning state finances to a maximum of 3% of gross domestic product, or GDP. Right, moving on, Indonesia's President Joko Widodo told his Minister of Defense, Prabowo Subianto, to conduct improvements on the findings by the Audit Board regarding the estimations on the spare components within the Ministry of Defense. Now, President Widodo instructed his minister while attending the Indo Defense 2022 Expo and Forum this week, and President Widodo has also instructed his other ministers to conduct improvements based on the findings by the Audit Board in regards to semester IHPS 1 2022. Previously, the Audit Board said that there was a meeting regarding budgets for programs related to spare components that was conducted by the Ministry of Defense. The budget was done in steps, and there were administrative corrections that took place regarding the findings.
Prosedur administratif itu bisa dilakukan perbaikan-perbaikan. Dan saya sudah perintahkan kepada semua menteri, dan tidak hanya satu urusan itu saja. Karena kemarin juga baru disampaikan kepada saya laporan untuk semester 1-nya. Dan temuannya banyak, dan itu yang perlu dilakukan perbaikan-perbaikan dan juga menyampaikan semuanya kepada BPK.